Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Quick look again at AVAX, double checking a few things. Didn't think I'd ever say this, at least not for a while. AVAX is looking quite strong right now. Again, compared to most other altcoins, it's not belly flopping at this point when Bitcoin pulled back a little bit to 61,000. So this is a very positive sign, but I don't want you to get your hopes up too much because we're still not out of the woods yet. We've got a few other key factors we want to pay attention to. Potential cup and handle here forming, and generally a cup and handle pattern is going to provide us with a descending channel first, somewhat of a bull flag before it breaks out. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pullback to 0.382, possibly even 0.236 here to bounce off of that, maybe that point of control at 25. Again, I'm just spitballing here from what I see initially. This is not a guarantee at all, but just some thoughts there from some guy online. All right, so let me take a quick look here at the AVAX liquidation levels, and we'll go from there. Because when we looked at this yesterday, there was a lot of concentration above the price action, which still exists. Okay, so I think 26 to 27 makes sense for an upper level of liquidity to be swept here soon, especially with us kind of progressing where we're at. Same thing here as well with $28. That's a long ways away at the moment. But generally speaking, we got some liquidation above us more so than below us, right? Obviously, there's some down as low as about 23.5, 23 and a quarter, but that's a long ways away. A lot of times these upper levels of liquidation will be swept. Keep in mind, this more recent upper level of liquidation here, accumulation, these are more late shorts jumping in, mainly because of the more recent resistance level at 26 from before. So again, we'll look at that on the charts, but generally speaking, previous resistances are going to continue to hold until they don't. That's why we may see a short squeeze and price shoot up here fast if Bitcoin can kind of stabilize for a little bit, right? We just need Bitcoin to close at 61.2 or higher. No, sorry, 61.5 or higher I think would be better. The current point of control and we'd be good. Same thing here with AVAX too. We can see 26.5 and 27 is a rough estimate here of that upper level liquidation from the last month. Again, these are mostly late shorts here jumping in the last 24 hours. All right, so let's take a quick peek at the daily time frame, work our way down, kind of see where we're at here. It's not going to be sunshine and rainbows by any stretch, folks. We're way away from moving averages. We still have two descending trends, both short-term and long-term trend lines we need to break above. Getting over the 20-day SMA, I would say at the very least, is important. Again, we got some liquidation at 28 and 26-ish, so those are the two areas we want to potentially see swept. But the easy way to understand it is unless we get over this 0.5 fib level today or soon, we have no legs to stand on, even though the last 24 hours has been pretty strong overall. Either way you look at it, MACD is trying to converge but hasn't fully yet. Stochastic is swinging up, that's natural, but it's very premature. Same thing with the RSI as well, right there back up above 30 again. Generally speaking, that's a sign to close your short if you haven't yet already, okay? So if you have a short open on AVAX and you've been in this short from like $30, consider securing profits. I don't know what you're trying to do. Some people will literally hold trades open for way too long and give up tons of profit just because they want to be that person to brag on social media as to how amazing they are with their entry, their scalping entry or their precision entry. It's just, I don't know, it's humorous to me to see that because really it doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. Trading is more personal. You should be able to trade for yourself and do well within yourself. It shouldn't be all that external, if you will. Again, we could talk about the good trades, and I do want to congratulate while we're on the subject for some nice trades here for Caspa. 33%, 30% from Bitcoin. But these are just low leverage position trades that are fairly consistent, right? Again, you don't have to get too crazy with leverage. Those are 5x leverage on one for my altcoins and 10x leverage for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, I only ever 10x Bitcoin and Ethereum. Everything else is lower. It's important to maintain that because, again, folks, you get too high with leverage, you're going to get those liquidation levels. That's why these areas here consistently get swept. It's because of greed. Greed is a very real thing, and if you get too greedy, you're going to leave money on the table. I hate doing that. All right. Anyways, let's take a quick look at the 4-hour time frame, kind of see what's going on here. So 4-hour time frame, we're below all moving averages minus the 20. The 20-day SMA is averaging itself out at the daily point of control here for the last 72 hours. It's roughly about $25. If you take a look at the TPO for your time price opportunity, you'll see there's a lot of support below us, which is good. We may have found our bottom, but we don't want to get too presumptuous just yet until we break free from our descending trend lines. Same thing here as well with MACD. It's starting to lose momentum, which is standard. RSI, stochastic, is swinging down-ish. It's kind of starting to maximize itself or contract, if you will. It's hitting its top. It needs to cool off in order for us to feel comfortable with a long position. Same thing here with RSI. Up over 50 on the RSI, that's good. Absolutely good. That means we broke through a tentative resistance, but we're not truly in the clear yet. Money flow index is increasing, which is generally a favorable sign. So I would summarize this with kind of an indecisive 4-hour time frame. We're moderately overextended, expecting a pullback. If the price pulls back, a bounce off 0.382 at 25.50, or this point of control at 25 even as a round number would be two appropriate considerations for a long. Now we do take a look at the hourly. We can quickly recognize here that the lagging span is free and clear. So the hourly time frame is looking actually pretty decent in the overall sense. It's not that bad. Conversion lines over the baseline, we got the lagging span free and clear. The cloud itself is kind of hanging out just above that 0.382 fib level. So, if in a perfect world, what's supposed to happen here is the price does one of these, right? But generally speaking, the lagging span is getting close to the price action. So if AVAX doesn't break out soon, you should have secured profits, or you may want to consider securing profits or wait for a better entry. That's generally what it looks like, okay? Because again, it could totally, go through there and then just shoot straight up immediately after you sell. That's trading for you, folks. The key takeaway here is if you're in the green, ensure you walk away in the green. I don't care if it's a couple dollars. It's important to make sure you create that healthy habit of securing profit. Those are things I do teach my Trading Academy. If you want to join our trading community, of course, jump on down below, link down below. And we do have limited slots available at this point just because summertime, we tend to fill up, and that's generally where we're at. I know it seems weird, but there are cycles for memberships, and it's interesting. Either way, make sure you take advantage of this too. I just want to make sure you're aware of this. Bitunix, an amazing offer here. Between now and the 30th of June, you get some awesome deposit rewards. Use my link to register. No KYC or VPN required. These guys are awesome. Our community has been using them for over 10 months now, and it's been a phenomenal experience. So thank you, Bitunix, for providing some good trading opportunities to our members. US, Canadian members, they have some difficulty trading in certain ranges or certain countries. Last but not least, Twitter, Telegram, Discord, YouTube, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts now as well. All available for you here if you're curious. All right, folks, I look forward to working with you either way. Thanks again so much for working with me and the wonderful feedback I've been receiving from a lot of people. I appreciate the support. And you're welcome to future reference if you want to say that, or if you don't, that's cool too. I appreciate it. Either way, I hope you all have a great rest day. I'll post this playout chart here soon on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. We'll see you next one. Take care.